Hello, I'm Matt from LudoChrono and today I'm going to give you an overview of Candy Lab. So Candy Lab is a collection game for 2 to 4 players ages 8 and up, and it plays for around 15 minutes. This is a game about collecting candy, and you're going to collect candy cane by using your contract cards. The contract cards have a certain number of candies on them, as you can see, of 3 different colors. The colors depicted here, so yellow, blue, and pink. And you have a certain number of victory points, which is very important because this nets you to victory. When you collect candy, you will trigger the powers, which are on the extremities, but also gain victory points, and these are in the center. That's the value in the center. So you will have to combine both the potency of your contracts and the potency of the candy canes that you gather to win the game. So how do you play this game? Well, every player has a hand of contracts, and you're going to be playing your turn, and on your turn you perform one action, and then it is next player's turn, and so on and so forth until the end of the game. So on your turn you have one action to choose among 2. So the first action I can perform is simply playing a contract to get some candy. So I can play this, and I will be able to get 2 yellows and 1 pink. They have to be together for me to take them. So for example, I could take these ones, but maybe they don't interest me as much as these ones or these ones. I can choose them in any order. I can reverse the card basically. So I will take those. And then I will tighten up the display, the candy display, and trigger the abilities of the candy bars that I've gathered. And that's it, that's my turn. I will come back to the powers later. Now I want to talk to you about the second action I can perform. The second action I can perform is basically removing some candy bars from what I've gathered and placing them back into the display in order to draw cards. So you will be able to extend your hand of contracts. So you will be able to put up to 3 bars on the extremities of the line, and you will sum up the values of the candies that you've put there. So I've put 1 value here, so I will draw 1 card. Had I put 3 value, I would draw 3. You can draw either from the display or from the top of the deck. I will take this one since it seems super flexible and flip a new one. That's it for the 2 actions that you can perform. Actually, when you cannot perform either action, there is a third action. You may draw a card for free, but usually this is because you're in a bad spot. The tactical aspect of this game is all about the powers of the candies, the abilities of the candies. So when you get a candy, you will trigger its power, and the power of the candy may be drawing new cards with the plus, have people discard cards with the minus. You can even have yourself swap hands with another player, or discard the first contract that was scored by a player. So this is all the range that you can do. You can even take some candy bars and force players to put them into the display, so you will effectively remove victory points from them. So you will be playing until one of the 2 endgame conditions are met. Either someone takes the last candy or someone empties the deck of contracts. That player puts an end to the game. They take the golden candy cane sugar, and we are going to tally scores. So now you're going to tally the scores, and the scores are the sum of the value of every candy that you've collected, but also of the contracts that you have scored, and finally, if you have the golden candy cane, you will score it as well. The highest total is simply the winner of the game. Now that's it for the rules of Candy Lab. So this is a game about taking opportunities, selecting the right candies at the right time with the right contracts to score their powers and points. And you want to meddle with your opponent's game as well as building your own score. That's it for that game. See you on LudoChrono.